Welcome everybody to GCW Judgment Day 2019. Huge night here tonight for GCW with GCW champion Kenny Omega defending the GCW Championship against the returning Randy Orton with Tetsuya, Naito, and Dolph Ziggler over the Intercontinental Championship. But as you guys can see here at ringside, we have all the tables set up because right now it's tables match time. It's AJ Styles and Cody in a tables match, and this match has been in the making since the Royal Rumble when AJ Styles put Cody through a table. Cody returned the favor at GCW Live, and this is how we got into the tables match here tonight. And AJ Styles has to be one of the biggest wrestlers in GCW history, but I think tonight AJ Styles has a very important match against Cody, because if he loses tonight, AJ is going to fall off from the main event scene, I have to say, because AJ Styles just lost the main event at GCW WrestleMania to Kenny Omega. The year before, he also did not win the main event of GCW WrestleMania. I think this match tonight here against Cody is very important for the Phenomenal One to prove that he is still the main event in GCW, and we will see how AJ Styles fares here tonight against the American Nightmare. But on the flip side, you gotta look at what this win here tonight for Cody would do. If Cody beats AJ Styles, that would be huge for Cody. That would establish him as a main event talent in GCW. Cody lost to AJ at Back from the Dead, then made it into the final two of the GCW Royal Rumble this year with AJ Styles. AJ Styles was able to eliminate Cody, but a victory here tonight could put Cody to that next level that he has been wanting to go to. He wasn't able to win Money in the Bank at GCW WrestleMania, but this here tonight might be a ticket for Cody into the main event of GCW, as still part of the Bullet Club, of course, with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. A very strong faction here in GCW, and Cody getting a win here could just strengthen the Bullet Club even more. And talking about the Bullet Club, very important night for leader Kenny Omega tonight, as well as he's putting the GCW Championship on the line against Randy Orton, who seems to be very, very dangerous and wants to get rid of Kenny Omega in the main event of GCW. But right now, let's get ready for this matchup here. AJ Styles and Cody will battle in a tables match. It has been a while since we've seen the last table match in GCW, so I'm really excited, and here we go. And here, Cody and AJ go, and Cody getting the upper hand here. Strikes on AJ Styles now. Another one here in the ropes. Very, very nice by Cody. Now, he is already looking at that table. Now, Cody going to the outside, picking up that table. But there's AJ Styles. And, oh, nice knee by AJ Styles. And that stunned Cody here for a bit. And AJ might have hurt his knee a little bit there by ramming his knee into that table. Cody obviously got the worst part of that, but still must have hurt AJ as well, as he's setting up the table here in the ring from behind Cody. And now going after AJ. Nice strike there by Cody onto the back of the head of AJ. And now, slamming the head of AJ Styles into that table. Brutal by Rhodes. Now going for the back suplex, but AJ, very nice by AJ. And now AJ uses the table and hits a phenomenal forearm here on Cody, jumping over the table. Very, very well done by AJ Styles. And now AJ throwing Cody onto that table, and AJ going on top of it and hitting a knee drop. Vicious knee drop. And now he puts Cody on there. And is AJ going for that 450 already? That could already end it here early. But Cody getting up, AJ sees it, and now AJ goes on the top again. Phenomenal forearm again, and he phenomenal forearms Cody, and Cody falls off that table. My God, Cody already taking a lot of punishment here in the early parts of the matchup. AJ Styles now deciding to get another table in the ring. And AJ Styles setting the table up here in the corner. Cody now getting back into the ring. Ducks the lariat. And a beautiful disaster kick by Cody off of that table. Making use of the tables here in the match. Very, very nice by these two. And now Cody sending AJ into the table. But AJ blocks it now. A back elbow. Going for it. Oh, perhaps a suplex into that table. No, Cody avoiding it. And Cody putting AJ on top of that table, going for the DDT perhaps, but AJ doesn't want that to happen. Now, what is AJ doing? Powerbomb, and now he's in that position, Royal Rumble position for Cody, going for the powerbomb to the outside, not happening, but a huge super kick by Cody. Now Cody going into the ropes, and what a drop kick by AJ Styles sends Cody flying through the middle rope. My God. And now Styles wants to follow this up with the Styles Clash. Cody now transitioning into Alabama Slam here into the table on the side. Styles able to counter again, going for the Styles Clash again, and it hits. Styles Clash by Styles. And AJ Styles might have a huge opportunity here to... What is he doing? He's setting up the table in a very strange way now, setting up Cody here. What is he thinking? Phenomenal forearm through this? Oh my God, AJ Styles setting up for the phenomenal forearm. But what is going on here? There's Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson from the Bullet Club on the outside distracting AJ Styles. Styles trying not to pay too much attention. Still going for that phenomenal form. There's Matt Jackson. And AJ goes through the table. Oh my God. Matt Jackson just saved the match for Cody and maybe his life. My God. Did that look brutal how AJ flew through that table. And now Cody here telling the Young Bucks it's alright, I got this from now on. My God. The Young Bucks leaving the building and Cody has an helpless AJ Styles in front of him now. And yes, I think Cody is going to hit the powerbomb through the table. But what is Cody doing? It's not going through the table. I think Cody has something else in mind. Yes, he's getting this table in position, and he wants to pay back AJ Styles for what he did at the Royal Rumble. Once again, by putting him through the table via powerbomb out of the ring. Going for it. This is it. Cody is... Oh! AJ Styles able to go on the table. Cody now immediately on the table too. He can't do that. Not the Alabama Slam. Not the Alabama Slam from there. AJ out of the way. What is he doing? Hiroshi off the table. Very, very nice. What a counter by AJ Styles. And now Styles might be finishing up Cody, setting up for the powerbomb. But there's Cody trying to fight out of it, and he's able to. Now setting up for suplex. Styles blocks another one. Styles jumps over, going for the, reverse DDT. Cody counters right into Crossroads. And AJ landed brutally on his head there. And oh my God, Cody. What does Cody have in mind now? I think, what is he building here? How does he want to put AJ Styles through that? Cody now, what does he have in mind? I'm speechless here. AJ now fighting out, and now AJ Styles running the ropes, and Cody pops him up, and AJ lands on that table, and Cody following him. Oh my God, now they're on the top of that table. Just look at that height. Just imagine one of them going through that table there on the outside. Now they're fighting here on top. Cody got a hold of AJ. Oh, DDTs him right on that table. And the table holds. The table stands. And No, he can't do the powerbomb from there. Cody, don't do it. Don't do it, Cody. Don't do it. This is way worse than what we've seen these two do. And AJ Styles goes through the table. My God. And I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen, but that looked just not right. The height that AJ Styles fell off there, off that powerbomb. Cody paid him back that powerbomb from the Royal Rumble times 10 here. This is unbelievable, and you gotta remember, Cody has now beaten AJ Styles. This is huge, and we cannot get too distracted by that fall by AJ Styles. This might have huge impact on GCW for Cody beating AJ Styles, one of the top guys here in GCW for years. Cody is able to beat the Phenomenal One in this insane tables match here to open up GCW Judgment Day 2019. And we of course gotta move on here tonight. As you guys can see, the carnage has been cleaned up. We're ready for our next matchup of the night, and this will be the GCW Tag Team Championship match. The Hardys, who have been struggling lately, take on the Wyatt family in Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman, which is also a very, very strange relationship. Braun Strowman did pretty much all of the work. Bray Wyatt wouldn't even get in the ring at GCW WrestleMania 7, and they are the tag team champions, and we gotta wonder how they're going to work together here tonight. And this match came about in an even weirder way. The Hardys took a loss to Suzuki Gun, Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. on GCW Live, and then Bray Wyatt came out, a very different Wyatt to what we used to know, offering the Hardys a tag team championship match. Bray Wyatt told us that he doesn't want to see the relationship between the Hardys fall apart, which it has been pretty much looking like in the last few months, and Bray Wyatt gave them this opportunity here tonight to make up for all of it, work together and claim the GCW Tag Team Championships from himself and Braun Strowman. But like I mentioned earlier, we still got to figure out this whole relationship between Strowman and Wyatt. It seems very strange as we hear the monster among men, one half of the GCW Tag Team Champions, making his way to the ring. He single-handedly beat the Young Bucks at GCW WrestleMania 7. The Young Bucks held the GCW Tag Team Championships before that for almost 2 years, and Braun Strowman was able to beat them by himself. And you just gotta wonder, when Bray Wyatt gets involved in the matches as well, how unstoppable this team will be, as Braun Strowman is marching into the ring here with the tag team gold in hand. And there comes Bray Wyatt, but where's Bray Wyatt? Braun Strowman now has 2 tag team championships, but I don't see Bray Wyatt anywhere. That's really strange. So I guess we're going to start off the match, and Bray Wyatt is not even going to be in Strowman's corner tonight. The bell rings, seems like it. Here we go, and Strowman and Hardy locking up, and Strowman already sends Matt Hardy flying here, and Matt Hardy now getting back up, and Strowman just launches him around the ring. I'm still weirded out by Bray Wyatt not being here, as Braun Strowman hits that huge splash into the corner and throws Matt Hardy to Jeff Hardy's side. And now Matt tagging in Jeff, and here comes Jeff Strowman, and oh my god, did you hear that? Oh my god, Braun Strowman is a monster, and boot to Hardy's chest, caving him in his chest there, and now sending Jeff Hardy to the outside as Matt Hardy is checking on Jeff. And Braun Strowman, oh, we know what he has in mind now. He's going to run around the ring, But, oh, very nice poetry in motion counter, but Strowman just catches Hardy and throws him onto the back of Matt Hardy. And now Strowman, I think he's looking for his huge tackle there on the outside to both Hardy boys. And there comes Strowman, tackles Matt. Oh my god, but Jeff out of the way. Jeff comes flying, but Strowman doesn't go down. And huge drop kick, turning Hardy inside out there. And now Braun Strowman going to follow this up by putting Jeff Hardy back into the ring. And now Strowman has that reverse choke slam in mind, but Hardy counters. Twist of fate, very, very nice. Stuns Strowman. And now what does Hardy have in mind? Goes full speed ahead and just launches himself into Strowman, sending him to the outside. And there's Matt Hardy, moonsault to the outside. And Strowman is down. Strowman is down. Strowman now tumbling here on the outside. Jeff in the ring going for another huge dive. And oh, Strowman down again. Now the Hardys might have found an opening on the monster here. Hardy going to the top rope, but Braun has Hardy by the throat there, and from behind Matt Hardy for the save. Braun sends Matt flying again, but there comes Jeff. Whisper in the wind takes out the monster. Very, very, very nice by Jeff. And Matt Hardy wants to follow that up with his second rope moonsault. Also very, very nice. And now the Hardys, oh, he has in mind twist of fate. Oh no, Strowman able to block. Hardy, Jeff with another one, twist of fate. That one hits. And now Matt, twist of fate, and the Hardys might have Strowman down here. And Jeff going for the Swanton Bomb. That could be it. Huge opportunity here for the Hardy boys. But oh my god, I think Jeff slipped there, and Matt Hardy trying to help him up. That was dangerous. Strowman got him by the throat, chokeslam. And now has Jeff Hardy as well, going for the running power slam. Hits it, and just like that, Braun Strowman has beaten two individuals again, and Bray Wyatt has not even been ringside. What a victory here by Braun Strowman, but Matt Hardy looks very upset about what happened there. In the end of that matchup, Jeff Hardy slipped on the top rope. It looked brutal, and I'm glad that nothing worse happened to Jeff there. Could have hit his head on the ring post or something, but Matt Hardy seems to be very, very upset, and I think this match has not brought the Hardys any further in their relationship. I think it might have made this whole situation even worse, as Matt Hardy's going to Jeff and blaming him for the loss here. Matt Hardy going crazy. It was a huge opportunity, of course, for the Hardy boys here tonight. And there is Bray Wyatt now. What is going on here? And alright, as things seem they couldn't get any stranger, they do, but we have a match for Halloween Havoc as we continue here at Judgment Day. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at GCW Judgment Day, and we're going to cut backstage right now. And once again, the crowd here tonight doesn't seem too fond of Kenny Omega as we're getting ready for a huge battle royal here for the Extreme Style Championship. We have a lot of competitors already in the ring right here. We got the New Day, we got LIJ, we got Shelton Benjamin, Breezango, a lot of teams here, and we have some more superstars that are going to be entering the arena right now. And here we hear the signature theme song of the King. We have Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. both going to be entering this battle royal here tonight. As Sabre and Suzuki, a huge victory over the Hardy Boys on GCW Live Episode 1. You gotta wonder if that puts them in the race for a future Tag Team Championship match. We know at Halloween Havoc it's going to be the Wyatt family against the Hardy Boys in a ladder match, but after that maybe Suzuki and Sabre will be in line for a title match, as they have been looking pretty good in GCW. And there they come down the ring. Maybe one of them is even going to take the Extreme Style Championship home here tonight. That would be a huge thing for Suzuki-gun. I think that belt would look beautiful on the King. And here he comes. Here is the Extreme Style Champion, the man that demanded this battle royal here tonight after winning the championship from Shinsuke Nakamura at GCW WrestleMania 7. Very hard-hitting match. Nakamura in the battle royal here tonight, maybe to get his championship back, but Drew McIntyre has been very dominating ever since stepping foot into a GCW ring at the Royal Rumble this year. And he just gave the title away to the referee, and now he's off to the ring, and we're getting set here for the Battle Royal. And Drew McIntyre surrounded here by all the challengers as the action explodes here. Suzuki-gun going after Breezango and Minoru Suzuki there with his trademark forearms. And Chad Gable, a German suplex to Hiromu Takahashi. Hiromu Takahashi coming out of that Cruiserweight Classic loss to Johnny Gargano. Shelton Benjamin, a German suplex to Gable now. There comes Kingston, but he's just caught by McIntyre and sent to the outside. Bye-bye, Kingston. But there's his New Day member, Xavier Woods, waiting for McIntyre, going for that spinning forearm, but oh my god, the Glasgow kiss by McIntyre. That completely knocked out Woods, and he's going to the outside, and the New Day has been eliminated, and McIntyre just throwing the Brian Kendrick through the ring here. And Suzuki still working here on Tyler Breeze. Now he's on the outside and a slap, and there goes Tyler Breeze. Good night, Breeze. And oh, Fandango, Zack Sabre got the guillotine choke and eliminates Fandango. Breezango completely eliminated from the match by Suzuki-gun. And now Minoru Suzuki going after Shelton Benjamin, former world champion here in GCW, and it's the Gotch pile driver on Benjamin, landed right on his head. But there comes Evil, part of Los Ingobernables de Japón, and Suzuki with that kick. My god, very strong performance here so far by Minoru Suzuki. There comes the Brian Kendrick going for the captain's hook on Suzuki, but oh, Sabre saving Suzuki and sending Brian Kendrick to the outside. Brian Kendrick eliminated here after his Cruiserweight Classic performance against Will Ospreay. Very great match as Sabre's locking in some sort of a submission hold on Jason Jordan. Evil now going for Darkness, falls on Suzuki, but Gable from behind. Gable with the back suplex sends Evil out. Evil is eliminated. And there's Jason Jordan taking care of Hiromu LIJ out of the match. But there's Evil, and oh my god, what a lariat. Evil is mad, and now Jason Jordan trying to help Chad Gable, going after Evil, but Evil blocking the suplex with a headbutt here. Nice forearm by Evil. Evil is eliminated, but he doesn't care. Evil just eliminated American Alpha. Evil just got his revenge, and the action continues here in the ring. Nakamura going after McIntyre, and there comes Benjamin. Nice exploder suplex by Shelton Benjamin here, and there comes Zack Sabre Jr. going for the guillotine, but what? McIntyre, oh my god! With the Claymore, and Benjamin with the catapult, and that eliminates Zack Sabre Jr. We're down to 4 here. Suzuki now, forearm smash to McIntyre, another one. And what does Suzuki have in mind now? Oh, Glasgow kiss, did you hear that? But Suzuki has a very hard head, but oh, pay dirt by Benjamin on Suzuki. But look behind Shelton, there's Nakamura, Kinshasa to the back of the head. And there comes McIntyre, Claymore, sending Nakamura to the outside. Just like at the Royal Rumble, McIntyre eliminates Nakamura with the Claymore, now going for the future shock on Benjamin. But Benjamin counters, and what a spine buster here by the gold standard Shelton Benjamin. Suzuki going for the penalty kick, and it is right on the chest of Benjamin, and now he can eliminate Shelton Benjamin, but Benjamin able to hold on to the ropes here, and Suzuki wants to follow it up with a boot, but oh, Benjamin out of the way, and there comes McIntyre sending Suzuki to the outside. Minoru Suzuki just has been eliminated, and there comes Shelton Benjamin. What a super kick to the Extreme Style Champion, now going for his dive here, but McIntyre catches him, and oh my god, what a belly-to-belly suplex by McIntyre. Very, very nice, and now he's looking for that Claymore kick one more time to eliminate Benjamin, but Benjamin with a belly-to-belly on his own, and now Benjamin going to follow that up. Knee strike, very, very nice, and now the champion is in trouble here. Benjamin, oh, but McIntyre gets the boot up, and now McIntyre going for that Claymore again, but oh, Benjamin, super kick, and now going for the pay dirt, but McIntyre catches him and sends Benjamin to the outside. Drew McIntyre retains. Drew McIntyre able to retain his Extreme Style Championship here tonight. Great performance by the Scottish Psychopath, and I'm looking forward to what is next for the Extreme Style Championship. And Drew McIntyre and Shelton Benjamin, of course, very disappointed here as we're getting ready for our next matchup. And now it's time to get ready for the semi-finals of the Cruiserweight Classic. First off, we have Rey Mysterio and Johnny Gargano. Rey Mysterio with a huge victory over John Morrison. Johnny Gargano pulled the upset over former GCW Cruiserweight Champion Hiromu Takahashi. And here comes Johnny Wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gargano is still not officially part of the GCW roster. He's just here as part of the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. But with a win in this tournament, obviously Gargano would get himself a place here as a full-time contractor in GCW. And that would be, of course, huge for Johnny Gargano. But he still has Rey Mysterio and then the finals to make that happen. So let's see if Johnny Gargano is able to do so. And here comes Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio with a huge win over John Morrison in the first round of the Cruiserweight Classic. That was our main event on the show, and it was a very, very great match. John Morrison put Rey Mysterio through a lot of punishment, and I really wonder if we see that here on Rey Mysterio tonight. Johnny Gargano had a little bit of an easier match, so that could definitely play a factor here tonight for Johnny Gargano being more fresh than Rey Mysterio. As Rey Mysterio's match was way longer than Johnny Gargano's, and Rey Mysterio took some very, very nasty looking bumps in that match. So I hope Rey is fine, and we'll see right now in this semi-final match of the GCW Cruiserweight Classic 2019. And here we go, the bell has rung, and there we got the lockup. Gargano right into a headlock. Mysterio got the arm. Gargano back into the headlock. Rey Mysterio sending him into the ropes. Gargano slides through. Rey going for the bulldog. And oh my god, Gargano's already going for that facebuster early here and rolls him up. That's how he beat Hiromu Takahashi, but Rey kicks out at 2. Gargano wanted to pull another upset here, but Rey drop kick. And now what is Rey Mysterio going? 6-1-9 connects this early. Gargano wanted to upset Mysterio, but now Mysterio's upsetting Gargano already. Splash into the cover, and Rey Mysterio has just beaten Johnny Gargano in record fashion, and this is huge for Rey Mysterio going into the finals because Will Ospreay and Ricochet will be facing off next, and I don't think that match will come to such a fast end, and that will give Rey Mysterio huge advantage in the finals as he moves on to the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic. Now it's the question, who will it be, Ricochet or Cruiserweight Champion Will Ospreay, as they are getting ready for their match. Up next, Rey Mysterio moving on to the finals of the GCW Cruiserweight Classic 2019. And ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping right into the next semi-final here in the GCW Cruiserweight Classic 2019. We have Ricochet going one-on-one with Cruiserweight Champion Will Ospreay. Ricochet with a victory over Ali in the first round matches at the GCW Cruiserweight Classic show. That's also available right here on the channel. And Will Ospreay was able to defeat the Brian Kendrick to get his ticket into the semifinals here tonight at Judgment Day. And here comes the Cruiserweight Champion Will Ospreay, crowned at GCW WrestleMania 7 in a 3-way with Hiromu Takahashi and Rey Mysterio. Will Ospreay ended Hiromu Takahashi's very long winning streak and championship reign. And now Will Ospreay is the leader of the Cruiserweight division here in GCW, and it would be very important for him to win this tournament as well. But also for Ricochet, win in this tournament could get him back for a full-time contract with GCW. So a very, very big match here. A lot on the line in Ricochet and Ospreay. And lock up here between Ricochet and Ospreay. Ricochet gaining some head control over Ospreay. Ospreay sending Ricochet into the ropes. Ricochet with the handstand backflip. Ospreay going for one as well. Ricochet out of the way. And oh my god, these two are very, very quick here. Ospreay rolling out of the shooting star press attempt by Ricochet. Now going for the Hurricane Rana and sending Ricochet to the outside. Now perhaps going for the Sasuke special. But oh, Ricochet moved out of the way and Ospreay saw that, and now, oh, but there comes Ricochet already with the uppercut. Very, very nice. Ricochet getting the first upper hand here in the match with that springboard uppercut. Now Ospreay out of the way, and what a hook kick to Ricochet. Now going for that top rope 619, connects beautifully by Ospreay. Now going for Pip Pip Cheerio, but oh, there's Ricochet, has him in position for his kick special here, but Ospreay ducks. Now has waist control. Ricochet with the elbow going into the ropes. Ospreay jumps off the chest of Ricochet, but what a kick! He might have knocked out Ospreay with that one. Did you hear that? My god, what a kick by Ricochet. Now sending Ospreay into the corner. And now what does have Ricochet in mind here? Charging at Ospreay, but Ospreay gets the boot up. Ospreay going to the top rope, but there's Ricochet sending him to the outside, and Ospreay landed awkwardly there on the steel steps. And that didn't look good for Ospreay. Now what does have Ricochet in mind here? He's diving over the post, and oh my god, he turned Osprey inside out with that dive over the ring post. Huge impact on Osprey there, but I think it might have had some on Ricochet too, as Ricochet goes for the shooting star. Osprey catches him right into the Spanish fly. What a transition here, right into that Spanish fly by Osprey. Now what does Osprey have in mind? Picking up a Ricochet for a power bomb. Going for the power bomb. Ricochet, oh, Hurricane Rana. Osprey rolls right through, and now perhaps going for the power bomb. And yes, what a power bomb by Will Ospreay. That one turned Ricochet inside out here, and now he's setting him up, going for the hidden blade already. If he hits that, that could be a huge chance for Osprey. But Osprey flies over Ricochet. He ducked. Nice kick by Ricochet. And now what does have Ricochet in mind here? Going for that handspring. Oh, cutter. No, Osprey caught him into the reverse Bloody Sunday. And Ricochet turns that one into a tornado DDT. And that has rocked Osprey. The Cruiserweight Champion is in trouble here. And what does Ricochet want to follow it up with? Going for the Poison Rana, but no! Kick by Osprey. That hit right on the face of Ricochet. Going for the Os Cutter. Ricochet, oh, he handstanded out of it. Handspring. Cutter, oh yes! It hits right into the cover. Huge chance for Ricochet, but a kick out at 2 by Osprey. Ricochet almost advanced here to the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic. Very, very close near fall. And now Ricochet is in control of the match. Going for a suplex. Osprey right back into that reversed Bloody Sunday position. Ricochet fighting out of it. 2 brutal knees to the head of Osprey. Ducks the forearm uppercut. Osprey got him back. Suplex. Ricochet lands on his feet. Blocks the super kick. Going for the, code breaker, and now going to the ropes. Osprey ducks. What is Ricochet doing? Moonsault, and oh my god, catches Osprey with that moonsault. And now Ricochet going up to the top rope, but there's Osprey already cutting him off on the top rope. Now this could be dangerous. Yes, now he's going for that reverse Bloody Sunday, but this time from the top rope he's going for it, but Ricochet lands on his feet. Super kick to Osprey. That was very, very clever by Ricochet, going for the Poison Rana from the second rope, and it connects, and it rocked Osprey right on his head. Now going for the 630, but Osprey out of the way. Osprey out of the way, and now going for Hidden Blade, and oh my god, what impact. Ricochet did a salt of that Hidden Blade by that impact. Now going for the Os Cutter. And oh my god, did you see how Ricochet landed into the cover? And Osprey picks up the victory. What a combination of death there at the end by Osprey. That Hidden Blade and that Os Cutter completely wiped out Ricochet. Huge win by the Cruiserweight Champion, who is now advancing to the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic against Rey Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio got a very, very quick win over Gargano. How will that factor in? Osprey had to go in a longer match here with Ricochet. A lot more physical effect on Osprey. We got to see how that will affect him in the tournament's finals. Very, very disappointing for Ricochet as he loses here in the semi-finals of the Cruiserweight Classic. And ladies and gentlemen, the action just keeps continuing here tonight as we're getting ready for a huge grudge match, a triple threat match between all 3 former members of the Shield. We have a very, very new Jon Moxley. We have Seth Rollins coming off a big neck injury at GCW WrestleMania 7. I hope Rollins is in fine condition to compete here tonight. We have Roman Reigns, who has huge issues with Jon Moxley, as well as Seth Rollins has. So I really wonder what the dynamic will be here tonight. Will Rollins and Reigns try to destroy Moxley together? Are they going to have a normal triple threat? I don't think so. This is a very, very personal one. I don't think the victory in this one is as important as getting their payback here tonight against Moxley. Roman Reigns just lost the Intercontinental Championship to Tetsuya Naito at GCW WrestleMania 7, but it seems to not be much in his focus anymore. He is focused on Moxley right now, as well as Seth Rollins is, and Rollins also was after the Intercontinental Championship, of course, as well in the match at GCW WrestleMania 7, but now all eyes are on Jon Moxley. And here comes Roman Reigns. He got hit by that huge Death Rider on the floor by Jon Moxley at GCW WrestleMania 7, while Seth Rollins was already suffering from the neck injury, suffered it by the hands of Tetsuya Naito, and Jon Moxley had no mercy coming out. Moxley was certain that Rollins and Reigns didn't care for him. Moxley obviously missed WrestleMania because of LIJ, and he thought Rollins and Reigns didn't do enough for him to help him out, and this is why Moxley turned on both of them, and we have a very, very new version of Dean Ambrose and Jon Moxley here in GCW. And there he comes, as always, barbed wire chair in hand. And I wonder if Moxley's planning to use that one tonight, because he is also very upset with Rollins and Reigns. This is a huge grudge match here tonight as Jon Moxley enters the arena from the side. But there comes Roman Reigns already, and I guess the match is starting here because Roman Reigns couldn't wait, now attacking Moxley. Right hand to Moxley. Moxley goes down here next to the stage area. Moxley now booting Reigns, jumping on him. My God, fighting here. But there comes Rollins from the stage. A suicide dive from the stage by Rollins, now going right after Jon Moxley with the shots to the head. And now he's telling Roman Reigns that he got this to go back to the ring, but Reigns says that he wants to get some of Moxley too. Rollins pushing him. Reigns getting mad and sending Rollins flying over that production box here at ringside in the medical area that we have set up here. And Moxley sending the steel steps here by Reigns. And Reigns has the barbed wire chair and almost hit Moxley right in the face with it. Moxley moved in the last second, and now flying elbow here by Moxley. Now we're back into the ring where this match is supposed to take place. A normal triple threat match rules here for this one, as Moxley goes for the forearm smash here in the corner. And oh my God, what a slap right to the face of Reigns. And now Moxley going into the rope. Rollins got him. Cutting the legs of Moxley, and just jumping knee first onto Moxley, and now super kick to Reigns. That sends Reigns to the outside, and now Rollins has Moxley all for himself, picking him up, going right for that buckle bomb, and it hits. Very, very nice buckle bomb here by Rollins, as Rollins is pulling Moxley back into the middle of the ring. Huge super kick. My God, did you hear that? That might have knocked Moxley out. Going for the Poison Rana here. But Moxley caught him. Has him. What is Moxley doing? Sending Rollins right onto the reins at the outside. And now Moxley got some separation from Reigns and Rollins. Very, very difficult match here for Moxley tonight. He has to deal with two angry men against himself. He wants to get his hands on both of them, but fighting them at the same time could be very dangerous. As we see here, Rollins just picking him up. Oh my God, powerbomb onto the announcer's table. My God, what was that? Great by Rollins. Now Rollins going after Reigns here, going for the knee, but Reigns caught him midair with the spear. Reigns into the cover. This could be it already, into the cover. But Reigns breaks up the cover. He's not here to win the match. He's here to hurt Jon Moxley. And going for the... Oh my god, huge spear here on the outside. Destroying Jon Moxley. And Roman Reigns seems not done. What is Reigns planning? Picking him up for the powerbomb. I think he wants to send him in the timekeeper's area table with a huge powerbomb. Moxley able to get out of the way. Reigns chasing him. There comes Rollins. Moxley ducks. And Rollins lands on Reigns. And now Moxley going after Rollins. Going for his suplex slam and all right on the floor. And that sounded bad. That sounded bad for Rollins. And now Moxley sending Reigns to the ring. Perhaps trying to finish Reigns off. Going for that regal knee and it hits. And this might have knocked out Reigns here. What a regal knee. And now he's going to follow it up with that Death Rider. Death Rider on Reigns. But oh, Reigns able to block. Goes for the Samoan drop. Moxley sends Reigns into the rope. Superman punch. Moxley caught him for that trapped face buster. Reigns rolls through. Very nice. Right into a huge spear. And there comes Rollins. Stomp. And I think Jon Moxley's done. And now I'd say it's between Rollins and Reigns. But Reigns says, wait here. I'll get something. What is Reigns planning to do? Reigns going to find something under the ring. No disqualifications and a triple threat. And he has a cinder block. What are they trying to do with that? The referee, of course, trying to block this. I mean, he can't stop the match. This is no disqualification. There's no stoppages and no disqualifications in a triple threat match, of course. But he wants Rollins to hit the stomp on that cinder block. And I think that would be it for Moxley, going for the stomp. But Moxley, last second out of the way. What is Moxley doing? Huge lariat. Turns Rollins inside out now. Reigns going after Moxley. Right hand. Moxley ducks. Goes into a spear, but oh! Blocked it with the regal knee. Reigns flew with that spear right into the regal knee. And now Moxley has that cinder block. Looking at it. He almost got destroyed with this thing. And what does Moxley have in mind? He throws it to the outside, right on Roman Reigns' head, and the thing breaks. What was that? Reigns is out. But there's Rollins. What a steel chair shot right into the cover. And Rollins steals the victory. Oh my god. What a finishing moment here in this matchup. So let me get this straight. Reigns gets this cinder block to end Moxley. It doesn't work. Moxley gets the cinder block and ends Reigns. And Rollins just comes running in with Jon Moxley's barbed wire chair and pulls up a victory here in this triple threat. My god, huge victory by Rollins. But most importantly, we gotta figure out what's going on at ringside here. Big injuries perhaps. We'll be back in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 more championship matches here for tonight. Next is the Intercontinental Championship. We have the new Intercontinental Champion, Tetsuya Naito, putting his championship on the line against #1 contender Dolph Ziggler, who's coming up a loss against The Undertaker at GCW WrestleMania 7. Then was able to win a triple threat match to secure this championship opportunity here tonight. And this would be a great way to bounce back for Dolph Ziggler after the loss to The Undertaker. I wonder what that loss did to Ziggler's ego. Ziggler was very, very braggy about having beat The Undertaker at GCW WrestleMania 6. That accomplishment didn't go away, but it definitely was lessened by the victory by The Undertaker at GCW WrestleMania 7. And you gotta wonder how this is affecting Dolph Ziggler here for his championship opportunity here tonight. And here comes the new Intercontinental Champion crowned at WrestleMania. Tetsuya Naito was finally able to take the championship off Roman Reigns, and Naito had an opportunity at GCW WrestleMania 6, not victorious that night, but at GCW WrestleMania 7, Naito was able to win the triple threat match, and sending Seth Rollins to the hospital as well. Speaking of, we gotta get into the condition of Roman Reigns and Jon Moxley after that brutal match we just witnessed here at Judgment Day. So, Roman Reigns was rushed to a hospital. More checkups will be done there on the head of Roman Reigns if he has suffered a concussion or whatnot. And Jon Moxley left the building in his own rental car. So Moxley seems fine, but Moxley seemed very, very angry. So we got to see how this continues as we're getting ready here now for the Intercontinental Championship match between Tetsuya Naito and Dolph Ziggler. So here we go, first title defense for Tetsuya Naito as both of them lock up. Now Naito here in the corner. Referee breaks it up. And there comes Naito, right, going after Ziggler and going right after the neck. This is obviously what Naito's always doing, setting his opponents up for the Destino, trying to make as much damage as possible to his opponent's necks. Just as he did with Seth Rollins at GCW WrestleMania, what ended up Rollins being sent to the hospital after a top rope Destino. So Dolph Ziggler definitely got to be careful here as Naito goes right into a neck breaker, working on that neck perfectly. And now Naito going for the atomic drop, very nicely executed here by the Intercontinental Champion, and a drop kick, very nice by Naito. And now Naito right going back to that neck. This is typical Tetsuya Naito. And now going for a... But Ziggler goes over and hits a huge dropkick to Naito. Now that might have been an opening for Ziggler here. And now Naito going into the ropes. Ziggler kicks him in position for the Famouser already. And that connects. Very, very nice Famouser here by Dolph Ziggler. Thinking of zigzag already here. Naito out of the way. Ziggler lands on the ropes and Naito with a German suplex which landed Ziggler once again on his neck. Going for the DDT, and there goes Ziggler again. Beautiful, beautiful DDT there by Naito. Now going to follow it up. Another neck breaker by Naito going into the ropes. But there comes Ziggler. Wow, what a satellite DDT. And look at that impact on Naito. Naito stunned. Ziggler now into the cover. 1, 2. But Naito's out at 2. That was a beautiful DDT there by Dolph Ziggler. And now Ziggler going to follow that up. But Naito doesn't think so. Forearm, Ziggler ducks, super kick, Naito out of the way. Naito now with the kick, very nice. And now Naito going into the ropes, going for the forearm smash. Oh, he kicks him, midair super kick, right into the cover. That could be it. No, kick out at 2 by Naito. That was a huge impact there. Naito flying midair, getting super kicked. And Ziggler, I think, is realizing that and wants to follow this up with the zigzag. Ziggler going for the zigzag, and it connects, but Naito at the hand of the referee, and the referee is down. Ziggler can't go for the pin. The referee is down. But there from behind, Evil, clothesline by Evil. And the referee is down, of course, not seeing all of this. I guess LIJ is out here to help Naito, and what a lariat again by Evil turns Ziggler inside out. And oh, there's Hiromu Takahashi. What is Hiromu Takahashi having in mind? Oh my god, Canadian Destroyer by Hiromu. But there's American Alpha. These four had some trouble in the Battle Royal earlier tonight. And now American Alpha sending LIJ to the outside. What is going on here? But there comes Naito. And now they're going for grand amplitude. And right into the zigzag. Naito laid out here. American Alpha making the save for Dolph Ziggler. My God. But there's Evil. And now going after Jason Jordan. The brawl here is not over. Gable and Ziggler going after Evil, and what a suplex by Hiromu. Gable landed on his head there. The referee now coming to his senses, and he has to ring for the bell. This is the disqualification here. Chaos at ringside. Now Ziggler got the sleeper here on Evil, but there comes Hiromu and power bombs him to the floor. And I hear we're going to try to get things under control here at ringside, and we'll be back with the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, everything under control. Huge chaos breaking out in the Intercontinental Championship match. But now, it's time. GCW Championship. Omega and Orton. Randy Orton made a huge surprise at GCW WrestleMania 7. Returned to the company. Orton is upset ever since leaving. He claims the main event has been decided between two people. It's Kenny Omega and AJ Styles, and Randy Orton wants to set an end to the Omega era here in GCW. This is his sole reason of coming back. He wants to take the undefeated streak of Kenny Omega, and he wants to take that GCW Championship with him. And Randy Orton has the whole GCW fan base with himself here tonight, because everyone wants to see change. Everyone wants to see a new GCW champion. And there you hear it. It is not a warm welcome for the GCW champion, Kenny Omega. The fans have been turning on him very quickly lately, and Kenny Omega doesn't understand it. He says he's the best wrestler in the world. Nobody's able to beat him. What is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to lose on purpose to his opponents? And Kenny Omega definitely has a point there. Very impressive career so far here by Kenny Omega ever since coming to GCW at GCW WrestleMania 4. Undefeated Intercontinental Champion, a Royal Rumble winner, ended the career of CM Punk. And now Kenny Omega is here tonight to defend his GCW Championship against the Viper. Big match fight feeling here in the air. So Orton already goes for the RKO, but Omega blocks it for the boot. Now Omega going right after Orton. Orton ducks, and Orton, nice strike there to the back of the neck of Omega, following it up with the uppercut here in the corner. Now Orton going onto the second rope. And what does Orton have in mind? Omega right up into the powerbomb position. Orton able to get out. Huge drop kick by Orton. Very, very nicely done here by Randy Orton. And now Randy Orton positioning Kenny Omega here and sending him to the outside. Randy Orton now following Kenny Omega. And Omega's right back with a elbow there to Orton, sending him into the ring now. Now Omega has the upper hand here, going into the ropes, but Orton counters it with a clothesline, sending Omega to the mat. Now Orton sending Omega into the ropes. Omega holds the ropes. And now another boot right to the head of Orton. Now Omega going into the ropes, going for the V-trigger here already, but Orton into the power slap. What a counter by Randy Orton. Very, very nicely done here by Randy Orton. And now how is he going to follow that up? Orton going for that power bomb here, perhaps Omega able to find out, going for the Dragon Suplex. Orton fights out of that. Now he got him up. Kenny Omega rolling through now, going to follow that up with that second rope moonsault. Orton saw it coming, wanted to go for the RKO, but Kenny Omega saw that coming. My God, very, very smart by Omega. And now going for the drop kick to the back of the neck of Orton. That was very, very great awareness of his opponent there by Kenny Omega. He definitely studied a lot of Randy Orton tapes before this match. Going for the V-trigger. Orton out of the way, going for the back suplex and all. That landed Kenny Omega right on his neck. Very, very nice back suplex here by Orton. And he wants to follow that up with that draping DDT. Omega able to find out. Now forearm strike to Orton. Omega going above Orton. V-trigger. Orton blocks V-trigger again. Attempt for the backbreaker here by Orton, but Omega counters that right into Snapdragon. Nice. And Omega wants to hit another one, and it goes through as well. Very, very nice. 2 Snapdragons here by Omega. And now he's going for the suplex onto the knee, and it hits. And that must have hurt. And now Kenny Omega, Orton may be in position for the V-trigger, going for the V-trigger, but Orton sends Omega to the outside. Omega now near the announcers tables here, and Orton following him and going for that back suplex and plants Omega onto that announcers table. That looked very, very bad for the champion here. Now sending him back into the ring, but no, he wants to go for the DDT on the floor instead. But Omega able to fight out here. Drop kick by Omega, and I think he wants to follow that up with the moonsault there. Going for the moonsault, but Orton saw that coming. Very, very nice. And Orton definitely studied Omega as well here. And, oh, does he want to go for the RKO from there? Oh, but Omega able to counter this. Somehow gets him into a Poison Rana. That spiked Orton right on his head, right into the cover. This could be it, but oh, a kick out by Randy Orton. Omega now getting up Orton in position for the J Driller perhaps, but Orton back body drop counter. That was important for Orton. Not getting hit by a J Driller there. Suplex. Omega counters that right into One-Winged Angel position. Orton trying to fight out of it. Does. Omega catches him though, but he wants to go for the RKO. Counter after counter here. Omega going for the Bulldog, but Orton just bounces him off the ropes, and oh my God, Omega flipped off the ropes there. Going for the RKO. Omega sends him into the ropes. V-trigger. What a V-trigger. Like a shotgun going through the arena here. And Omega down too because, oh, and Orton takes advantage. Oh my God. Draping DDT. What a sequence there. Omega was exhausted and didn't follow it up after that V-trigger. What is Orton doing? Clothesline. Omega ducks down. Another Snapdragon attempt. Orton blocks. Normal German. And now Omega going for that V-trigger again. And another one. And this one might have taken off Randy Orton's head. Going for the One-Winged Angel. Orton is out. No! Orton able to flip over. Goes for One-Winged Angel of himself. What? One-Winged RKO? What was that? What innovation by Randy Orton, and we have a new GCW champion. Oh, kick out at 2 by Omega. And the crowd thought that was it, just like I did. And now the crowd seems upset. They thought we have a new GCW champion here. But Orton is not done yet, I think. He has another RKO in store for Omega. He's going for it. No! Right into the Snapdragon counter. Oh my God! And Omega saying, going for the V-trigger. Orton caught him. Orton caught him. Exploder suplex. Exploder suplex by Orton now. Going into that backbreaker. Backbreaker. Omega flips out of it. What a knee! This was the third knee to the head of Randy Orton, and this one might have knocked him out completely. Omega going for that go-to V-trigger. This is a move he used since retiring CM Punk, but it doesn't work. Orton out there the way. Omega got Orton in the ripcord, but RKO! Second RKO of the man. Cover him, Randy. We have a new champion. But Randy Orton doesn't seem done yet. I think he wants to make sure Omega's out. He wants to punt him. 2 RKOs, not enough. Randy Orton wants to go for the punt kick here, but what is this? It's Mr. Money in the Bank. Chris Jericho, he promised Orton even if he's able to beat Omega, he will be right there waiting for him with a Judas effect. Orton now not sure what to do. Orton decides to go to the outside. Jericho with the briefcase. RKO on the floor to Jericho. Very, very nice. By Orton back in the ring. V-trigger! And just like that, Chris Jericho might have cost Randy Orton the GCW Championship. Omega setting Orton up, going for the one-wing angel. Orton out. Orton is out. RKO. No. Poison Rana by Omega. Orton counters it, going to for powerbomb on Chris Jericho to the outside. But Omega poison Rana. This is crazy, and now Omega has Chris Jericho inside. He's a threat to Omega as well. Omega wants to go for Jericho. There's Orton. RKO. No. Blocked. Rolls him through right into the one-winged angel. Does it go through this time? Yes. It hits. And Omega into the cover. And Omega retains once again as the crowd seems mega upset here. And I don't know who this is at. I think it's at both Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho still has the chance to cash in though, but Jericho is walking out as the boos go through the arena here. Randy Orton was closer than anyone I have ever seen to beat Kenny Omega, but in the end, Chris Jericho inadvertently helped Kenny Omega to retain the GCW Championship. We're out of time here for GCW Judgment Day. Crowd seems very unhappy as we go off the air here tonight.